I saw dush, and she's like, yeah, all chatting. Not chatting.
This is dry vagina.
Oh, Genevieve, oh my
Feel
god, man.
dry.
It's not every day.
So now I imagine old people
Stressing me and my homegirls out.
No, these sentences.
I think it's desensitized.
Oh wow! It's for trends. Don't do it. She's light skinned. She's peng. She's got a batty. Let me chat to her. You're talking.
No, not a batty. Wow.
Welcome to the 14th episode, guys. I'm Jen.
I'm Favour.
And this week, Favour took us to education.
Yeah, as usual.
Yeah.
As you guys can tell, I'm quite deep. I love being deep. So I thought about like this week I wanted to talk about the realities of social media and the actual realities
Of reality. There we go.
So basically the topic was social media versus reality. And we broke it into different topics. We talked about time, how people feel pressured by like feeling like they're not doing enough, or feeling like they're not meeting up with your peers and stuff.
Yeah.
Comparing yourself, feeling like you don't have enough money, the filters we see on social media, the insecurities that we face because of what we see on social media, just the idea of how things that we see on social media are not real, but yet people allow that to control their lives.
Yeah.
So we dived into that. We brought our experiences. We talked about our personal experiences with social media. We talked about the Dubai video. Gosh.
If you know, you know.
Anyways, but we hope you guys enjoy this episode as always.
Yes.
Tune in and be ready to be entertained.
Yes.
Oh my god, so yes. Welcome, guys. Remember, we meant to say welcome and not bye.
Oh, welcome! Bienvenido, welcome. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new episode of the First Girl podcast. I'd like to announce the sad news that Favour has officially left the first girl, whatever it is that we're doing here. So it's going to be me. I am currently recruiting for a new host, a new colleague. Hi, Favour.
Oh, Jen. I left you for 2 seconds.
You think when God shows me my life and he's like, this is the amount of spiders you killed, I created this in my image, and then you go and murder
I
it.
just need to clarify something. I murdered them. I destroyed them.
God, do you hear your child?
Wait. Mm-hmm. I scattered them. I stabbed them.
Wow.
Yes, because
Okay.
they deserve to die.
What do they deserve to die, Favour?
Because
what have they ever done to you?
A lot.
A lot.
Traumatized me. They have traumatized me.
They feed you 7 times a year
Excuse me.
when they enter your mouth when you're sleeping.
Before you did something.
I did, bro. I did. I actually
So I'm
did.
getting fed by spiders.
Yeah, bro. They're sacrificing themselves for you.
Okay.
They're saying, take me. They comment upon your mouth.
They're actually bad. You're actually bad. They come to say, wow.
Oh, wow.
Sinjamo, sorry. Jamaican the building. Okay. I did my homework as usual.
Of course you did. I actually don't want to know until we start.
Gani,
Okay.
I feel like our minds.
Yeah, we're connected,
I just
you know.
knew that. I was like, let me not tell Jen. I'm gonna tell her when we start. I feel like you is it Thrive? I feel like you do well on spontaneous.
Sometimes it depends on what it is.
No, I feel like you do. Huh? You know why? Because you overthink. If I tell you that you're gonna overthink
true.
it, and then you try and dissect it, and then try and add. So I know fully well that most times when you do things, it's best to surprise you. Ta-da! Ta-da! It works well.
You do know that my birthday's in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not surprising anymore if you're telling me about it.
No, I know. I'm Favour.
It's not a surprise. Nothing's a surprise. I can't surprise you because you.
No, you can surprise me in terms of planning the day and the meal.
Did you plan my birthday, Genevieve?
You planned it yourself. You didn't ask. I'm asking you to surprise me. There's a difference, darling.
That's not a surprise.
No, it's a surprise because I don't know who's going to be there, where we're going to go, what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I don't know what time you're going to do it. It could be in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. I don't know.
The birthday's on Sunday. Most likely it's after church. So it's going to be.
We were actually thinking of doing it Saturday.
Jen, there's too many things happening on Saturday.
For you.
I can't. At this point, I'll have to split myself into 5 places. Like, I'm not even joking. It's like that 14th, yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do something that day.
Okay, fair enough.
I actually can't.
You can't prioritize the love of your life.
You're telling me now. There's people have told me stuff.
Wait, no, my birthday's next. It's next week.
Yeah. You're 25. You're 25 in 7 days.
I don't like it. I really don't.
Are you excited for your birthday?
I'm actually not.
Why not?
I don't know. Probably closer to the day I'll be excited, but as of right now, I'm just...
I felt... How did I feel? I was actually quite excited. But then...
Yeah, but you had like a whole day planned.
Yeah, but it wasn't, that wasn't the reason why I was excited. I was excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm turning 25. And I was actually scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm turning 25. Like, what am I doing?
I saw a snippet of, what's her name? Is it Madam Joyce?
Yeah.
And Nella Rose's episode that they did. And they literally said every girl, just before they turn 25, they have a moment of like, what the heck am I doing? Yeah.
And it's weird because I feel like it's a society. It's not because it's not a real thing, which really ties into the topic of this week. Guess what? Our topic this week. Yeah. Let me breathe.
Come on.
Because I'm very excited. It's about social media versus reality.
Okay, sis came through.
I told you I did my homework.
Okay.
So basically, I was just thinking because I've noticed a few things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like...
1 second, I need to get comfortable.
Yeah, honestly, no, do you want to cross your legs? Do you want to...
The thing is, I haven't shaved my armpits.
Trying to be... I know I said be comfortable. Not that comfortable.
So I'm just trying to make sure that they don't show on camera, you know what I mean? The difference between me and Favour is actually hilarious.
I cannot.
It's actually hilarious.
Not.
All right, let's start.
So basically, I wanted to talk about the social media difference because something that I've noticed here on social media, it's like a hyper reality that doesn't exist. It's almost like things are exaggerated, and people, and especially in the society we live in now, like most people spend a lot of time on social media than in reality. Literally, like you wake up in the morning, automatically you're on your phone, you're seeing things. You talk to your friends on social media. You spend less time with your friends in person, in real life. So like most of our identity I would say maybe from like early 2000s, because I feel like that's when social media really like proper started getting like a lot of attention. I'd say from 2000s, most of the people that were born from that time to now, you can tell that our personalities is very, very different. I feel like we're very timid.
Okay, yeah, it would
because
make sense.
We spend so much time on online that in person, it's when you do meet a confident person, it's like, oh, this is different. Most people, it's either that they're okay, it's either one of the two. It's either that they're confident but they have anxiety, or they're not confident but they're just shy. There's always something that's been. So I did my research and I was thinking, basically I've listed. Do you know what? I'm going to airdrop it to you so you know what I'm talking about. It makes it easier for me. Hold on. So I've put social media versus reality, and the number one problem I've noticed. So basically, what I've done is I've created like 7 different topics we can focus on, right? And the first 2 is like I wanted to talk about the positives and the negatives of social media before we really dive into like the main topic. So for the first one is I wrote down the issues of social media. So I've put down like a few lists: cyberbullying, social anxiety, depression, and exposure to content that is not age appropriate. The benefits of social media is it allows people to connect to more people. You can maintain relationships, and it's also educational. People actually learn a lot. Like you can, especially YouTube. Oh my gosh,
everything's on YouTube.
You can literally learn anything. Your
entire life.
Any skill
on YouTube.
You were shocked the amount of things you can learn on YouTube.
A lot.
Actual skills, like proper skills that people go to uni to. I feel like even when I was in uni, it sounds mad, but most of the things at uni, I was learning from some random lecturer in America on YouTube.
It's true.
It's like people are just. It's a platform where people have the opportunity to spread like the information they have, and so social media is actually it's quite educational.
It is. Okay,
now we've established the benefits and negatives, right? Let's go into what I wanted to really talk about. So something I've noticed on social media is because of the fact that we're always on it, Like everybody's always on it.
Yeah.
I've wrote down comparing syndrome. Basically means where you're so exposed to seeing people. Let me just actually read what I wrote. So the pressures of comparing syndromes are age, finances, marriage, feeling like you're too old, comparing yourselves to other people the same age as you, feeling like you failed because you're not married, or you don't own a house, and you don't have a child. So the things that because of what we see, because of what you're so exposed to, you feel like you're not you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing people the same age as you, especially in lockdown. Everyone was getting engaged. All I was seeing was rings. I don't know if you remember, but I don't know about you, but on my timeline, all I kept seeing was rings. I'm thinking, we're all the same age. But me, if I was a person that, not saying I don't care, but at that point I didn't care about it. But imagine someone that really like cared about stuff like that, and it's all they're seeing is that. They'll start feeling like, well, am I not good enough?
And on top of that, if it's during lockdown, you're isolated, so it's like you can't go out and see people. Where are you going to meet your husband? So you're not sitting there single, isolated, alone, no ring. Hi.
And do you know how much you can tell this comparing thing is real? Because people are doing things to try and meet up with what they're
expectations,
what they're seeing on social media, and that ties into something I really want to talk about. I don't want to go into too much details about it, but the Dubai thing, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen the video because I'm not gonna see.
No, Favor.
I would never see that video.
Disgusting. I watched the full thing. I said, Lord have mercy.
With me,
wow.
Just talking about something disgusting whilst I'm eating, I can't. I actually.
Yeah, Favor's. I don't care.
Yeah, you don't. I care. So I'm like, why would I want to put myself through that? I'm not watching that.
You know what makes me sad? It's a black girl.
I don't even care if it's blue white.
No, it makes me sad.
No, but Genevieve, apparently there's a lot of them that do it. It's not just
a lot, yeah.
It's not just. But why are they doing that? It's to try and show that they have money on social media. Because I can't. When I thought about thinking, I can't actually justify. Not even justify. I can't think of any other reasons why someone would think I need to travel all the way to Dubai and let someone do that to me just to show.
So be degraded just so I can put one picture on my post and say, oh, living my best life with a little dress. For what?
It's because people are comparing themselves. Like people feel it's almost like a silent competition. Like, and something I also noticed as well is when you see like let's say people take a picture. There was a time where the trend was taking pictures in car parks. So,
yeah, some people still do it.
Yeah, but like it became a thing where everybody was doing it, and I'm like, what is going on? Nobody wants to. No, I'm not saying we have to stand out like the original because most of the things is copied anyway.
Yeah,
but it's the pressure to feel. There's a pressure to feel like you're what you're seeing. You want to meet up to that, like you're seeing. And most times, what people are posting is not even real. It's not real. It's actually not real. Anyways, there's more to talk about.
Passion
And
fire.
I also wrote something about Image Gang.
Image Gang, please explain, Professor.
Image Gang is basically a false reality presenting an image to the world that's not real, presenting your best version, filters, designer clothes, fake lives, a snapshot of your life. This is what I mean. So, for example, when you post stuff online, you're posting your best moments. That's when you're happy. Are you actually posting when you're sad?
90% of people know. No.
Even people that do post when they're sad, it's not even like that. It's more like it's dramatic.
There's an intention. Yeah.
Let me put a camera and cry, like
guys,
and then edit it.
Yeah. And no. You know what's the worst thing about You know what the worst thing about it is? Yeah. So they've been like, they're recording themselves. They're watching themselves over and over.
Edit it, make it sure.
Actually, is this lyric matching?
I write a caption to match.
I'm sick of all of you. I'm sick of it.
To match.
I'm tired. I'm actually tired.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it's like even when people that do that, like it's not even real.
No.
So most times what we're seeing on social media, it's not like people are posting their best versions, and when someone's going out to eat, you don't even know what. Hey God. It's my dad again. I told him, you know. Oh God. Anyways, people are posting like the best version. Like you wake up in the morning, you're not posting how you look in the morning.
No.
I would never do that.
No.
Are you crazy? You would never catch me. But I'm just saying, like, of course I do it as well, but I'm just saying, so knowing that that's a fact, that people are not posting their reality.
The thing is, though, I feel like obviously, like everyone looks rough as soon as they wake up.
Yeah.
So nobody's, unless you don't care, nobody's actually going to take their phone, their camera, take a picture, video, and post it. The only difference is like, okay, obviously you want to be looking like the best version of your morning self, but don't lie. I think that's where it's bad, because you're then lying and saying this is how you didn't wake up like this,
and you're putting filter.
I don't like, you know, the thing that annoys me about filters, is when people do makeup tutorials with filters. Oh, baby girl, what's the point? I don't understand.
And when people that actually have texture on their skin are posting videos, people are confused. But in real life, don't you see texture? I'm sorry, does your skin not have? Don't we have textures?
Yeah.
So why are people confused? Because I noticed this more on TikTok. People are like, oh, sis, your skin, oh, it's not blended. It is blended. That's how makeup looks in person. Because people like so indulged in this fake reality of social media, they actually forget reality. They literally forget. Because how you telling me you can see yourself in person, you know your skin has texture. Why are you shocked when you see someone online with texture? Because all you're like,
oh my god, you're so brave for sharing your. Brave for what? Brave for what?
It's actually just normal.
Oh my days.
Talking about filters, something I've noticed is they started making the filter more realistic. So you wouldn't notice now. It's very, very subtle. And I feel like it's creating, weirdly, body dysmorphia. I remember sending the girls a voice note saying, the kids growing up with this, the way that their minds are going to be so just corrupted and warped because they have no idea. Because you know what it is? Because you're so used to seeing... I've tried it myself. When I take a picture normal, I'm like, oh, I look nice. I take a picture of a filter. I'm like, ooh, I look nice. Then I go back to see myself like, ooh. How mad is that?
Yeah.
I was happy with how I looked before. But as soon as I've put the filter and I'm like, ooh, it's like I've upgraded my expectations of how I should look. And I've gone back to see my real self like, ooh, what's this? That's what the filters are doing to people. That's why I personally don't use filters. I'm like, I don't want to be confused.
Yeah.
Because you actually look okay, but the filters are making you look so different that you're shocked at seeing yourself. And it's so subtle. The new ones, all they do is they're doing what they feel like people want to enhance. So they're putting things like, they're making your nose smaller, they're making your lips bigger, they're putting a bit of
like natural blush,
blush, and they're making your under eyes brighter, they're making your eyes bigger. Small little things that people, because before the filters were like flowers. You know when they sound flowers? The flowers
and the dog with the tongue. That was the peak, bro.
That dog, yeah. Every time you open your mouth,
I can probably go back to my phone and show you selfies.
Every time you open your mouth.
And I'll be like, selfie? Nah, please.
That was so unrealistic. So that didn't do nothing.
See, that's okay because it's like, it's funny. Yeah.
But now, boy, they've upgraded.
To the point where there's some filters. There was one filter I used to use ages ago, and it was just like little sparkles. Then recently I noticed I used it again. All of a sudden, I look like a brat because my lips are...
Yeah. It's the lips thing. It's a new trend now. Funny enough, even black girls are getting lip fillers. Like, because before I was thinking it was just white girls, but...
Remember when I said to you, how are we... I remember I said something to you about it. The fact that how are we trying to change ourselves or do something? No. What do you remember what I said?
It was something along the line of like something that we already naturally have. How are we feeling the pressure to meet up to
meet with the people that are changing themselves to meet what we naturally have.
Yeah, so basically we're trying to look like people that are trying to look like us. Confusion.
How does that make sense?
The word is confusion.
It's actually
the word is actually. Oh, there's lipstick there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bleeding.
I don't understand why you say bleeding.
It's bleeding though. Anyways, the world is confused.
It's actually confused.
But the world's actually like people, like no one actually knows what they want.
No.
Because anyways, it's Ishmael. If you want to get, before someone comes up and beats me up, I don't want to get beaten.
No, say it.
No. If I'm being honest, I actually don't care. If you want to get the fillers, I just feel like just be aware of why you're doing what you're doing.
100%.
That's the only thing.
100%.
Like, who am I to tell you what to do with your body? Like, if someone told me what to do with my body, I'd be like, excuse me. So I'm not. It's not even about that. It's the fact that I'm slightly worried that people only doing it because they're trying to meet up with a trend.
But
That's
I would say
thing.
not 80 to 90% of people
that's a big number, you know.
You know what? I get so confident with these percentages now. I'm always throwing out 70%, 50%.
Do you know what 80% is?
That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. No, but like the thing, I think people do need to realize. For example, there's one person I know. I don't know if she'll ever get it, but she says the reason why she wants to get fillers is because she wants, I think her top lip to be. I think there's a bit of a is disparity. Is that the word?
I don't know.
There's a bit of unevenness, and she wants to even it out. That's okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
People have their reasons. Whatever the reason is, I hope it's not trends.
Yeah, please.
That's the only thing I would personally would never speak in support of, because trends change all the time.
Listen,
1 minute,
Kim Kardashian. There's a picture. Let me find it.
how is she taking out her?
She's taken it out. She looks gorgeous, by the way. I can't.
She's taking out her BBL, right?
Yeah.
See.
Like I said before, people have died. Have died for a trend.
It's slowly gone out of fashion. But there was a point when BBL was the thing. People were dying for BBL. And funny enough, apparently BBL is one of the most dangerous surgeries in the world.
Yeah.
Out of all surgeries.
People go to Turkey, they don't come back.
But it's mad that's the case where it's that dangerous, but how frequent people were doing it. It made me forget how dangerous it was.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking it must be something that's calm, because why is everyone doing it? I'm not gonna lie. I remember there was a point, literally, I remember seeing so many videos of BBL, botched, BBL, botched. And I'm like, how many more botched videos do we need to see to finally figure out that this thing is dangerous? What are we trying to do this for? Is it because that's the thing? It's quite a sensitive thing, because obviously people have their reasons, but I just keep saying, if it's for trends, I will never be in support of that.
No.
I'll never be in support, because trends always change. Like 1 minute, skinniness has been. Remember when I was younger in school, being skinny was the thing. If someone called you skinny, you'd be like, "Oh, you feel nice." "Oh, I feel nice. I feel amazing." Now, if someone calls you skinny, you'd be like, "Excuse me."
Excuse me. Do you not see these curves?
I'm not skinny.
What, the curve in your nose? Of course I see it.
Oh my god. Anyways, I can't. Anyways, but honestly, trends are always changing, and now the new thing is BBLs and lip fillers. People are getting lip fillers right, left, and center. All I'm seeing on TikTok, literally, is I think there's one called Russian.
Yeah, those look kind of nice.
No, you don't understand it. I don't feel like these things look bad.
Yeah.
Hear my point. My point is, don't get it for trends.
Yeah.
Because trends always change. It's you can't follow you can't live a life that's led by trends.
Yeah, because I remember back when we were in school, having big lips, like monkey lips. People
were taking pictures like this to try and hide their lips. And now people are trying to
just like.
No, there's even lip. Wait, what was that?
What was that? I was trying to do.
Did we do it again? I want to see it. I want to see it. That's amazing. I love that. No, do it again, man. Jen! Anyways, no, honestly, people are trying to get the lips that we were told was bad and ugly.
The thing that, nah.
And you want to follow trends.
Oh, you got big lips, man.
Before you know it, in 5 years, foreheads will probably be in fashion.
People are going to have foreheads.
You start extending their foreheads.
People get dimple surgery.
I've seen that, yeah.
I low-key like it, I've always wanted dimples.
I love dimples. I just feel like it looks a bit weird when you're not smiling.
Nah, it looks bad. It looks like we're laughing at these people.
No.
Your body, your choice.
Of course, but here... No, honestly,
if it's for trends. Don't do it.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my days.
I don't care. You can do whatever you want with your body. If you feel like this is what I want to do, because it makes you, even the makes me feel happy thing, still a bit debatable, but
No, it's true though, because people be like, you know what? I just wanted to I'm trying to think of something apart. I don't want to just focus on lip fillers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus on another cosmetic surgery.
BBL.
Can you constantly get it though?
Yeah, because BBL, you have people. What happens is once they get the first one, it's like, oh, they find issues with it, or even no surgeries.
Okay, yeah, let's say that it's like, oh my god, my nose is too big. I just did it.
Hey, I'm gonna sell everybody in this family.
We have a guest star,
Look
everyone.
nice, though.
Where you going? Where are you going?
Left Emil.
Okay.
Wait, don't go. Let me film you. Hold on, before you leave.
You should put the glasses on.
Yeah, put glasses on. Oh,
Come on.
have you seen Miracle? You're sick. Bye. Enjoy your birthday.
Have fun.
Thank you. See you later.
Yeah, it's a thing of, I got a nose job because I wasn't happy with it. I felt insecure. Okay, that's fine. Then let's say you see someone with a smaller nose who looks cuter. Oh, I just wanted to do it again because I just wasn't happy. Just constantly. When are you going to be happy?
That's the thing. That's why I was like, do I want to talk about this? If I'm being honest, doing
Pick your words wisely.
I thought this is my opinion. I don't feel like doing surgery for your feelings. Okay, I don't want to. I just don't want to make people feel angry. I don't feel like doing surgery just because of how you feel is the best way. Because also just the way trends are very flimsy and changes all the time.
So are your feelings.
So are your feelings. You one morning you can wake up and you're like, you know what? I don't feel like doing it anymore. Or once you've done it, you find like you just explain it. You give an example where you see something else that looks nicer. And you're like, oh, I want to do that. I feel like doing that. It's I feel. You can't be led by your feelings.
Like, for example, growing up, I hated my nose to the point where I don't know how long I never looked at myself in the mirror.
Really?
Like, it was that bad. I literally could not look at myself in the mirror because I was like, because it's obviously in the center of my face. It's the first thing people are going to see. I felt ugly. I remember there was even a time in school I cried because of it. Like, it was that bad. But now I look at myself, I'm like, you are fine, girl. Look at this button nose. Beep beep.
That's crazy.
So it's literally it's a temporary thing. Like, you can't base your, like, you just can't do it, man. You really can't. You really can't.
Your feelings are always changing.
You really can't. Like, for example, when you know when you hear those stories, like, for my 18th birthday, my parents got me a boob job, they got me a bottom job, they got me a nose job. Okay, you're 18. And then when you turn 24, 25, 26, how are you going to be feeling? You're probably going to feel even worse than you did at 18. Hey.
Literally. Feelings again. Feelings, do you know what it is? It's just one of those ones where, at your own risk. Because at the end of the day, it's actually quite dangerous.
It is.
At your own risk, if it's that much of a burden where you feel like you're willing to risk something that's going to affect your life, based on your feeling, then do it, man.
And the thing that always bothers me, it's, let's say you've had all this surgery done, you've done da-da-da. You then have a child, and your child takes 80% of your genetics, and they look nothing like you. I'd actually cry, And then you're looking at your child, oh my God, my child's beautiful, but then I'd actually cry.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, when it comes to, and you know, it's I was going to say something, I just remembered now. Most times you notice, it all looks the same. So they're clearly focused on one standard of beauty. It's very interesting how it's like, you like, for example, a lot of people want to look like Kim. So you see a lot of people have surgeries that are very similar to her. It's like same body, same nose, same makeup, everything's
makeup,
same makeup. But not everyone finds Kim beautiful. She's beautiful.
But not everyone.
Beauty is subjective, right? Someone can see the way you look naturally and prefer that. So if I don't know how to explain it. Then you looking like one person, because it gets a bit like, I keep going back to TikTok, but TikTok is a place, They all look the same.
Yeah.
Like, everyone looks, every surgery I'm seeing, the nose one is like a little curve and a little. Why do you all want to have the same nose?
Yeah. where did I was either listening to a podcast, I was watching a video or something, and they were talking about, I think it might have been on the Receipts podcast, they were talking about this subject basically, about how, you know, like, when is this going to end? It's a trend, don't follow it. And a woman on it said that, she said, no, because they were asking, where is this look coming from? Mm-hmm. And the lady said she watched a video where it's one feature from a certain race that's attractive to everyone else, and they've combined it. For example, black people, we've got the lips. Asian people, they've got the, I don't want to call it slanted eyes, but you know, what do you call it?
I don't know.
It's slanted the right. I don't obviously want to but you know, like the Asian, the eyes. The nose is a very European nose. The body could be, I don't know, Brazilian or something.
Black people too.
Yeah. Like, so it's like this one look that people are going for. I mean, yeah, maybe Kim Kardashian started it, but it's actually taken from different ethnicities and races where that one feature of theirs is attractive. Yeah, put it all together.
That makes a lot of sense, because even Kim looks racially ambiguous.
Let me say yes, because I follow someone who's an Ariana Grande fan, like massive support and everything. And there's someone on Twitter was like, oh, Ariana looks Asian. No, she doesn't. She looks exactly the same. I said, in what world have you seen her now?
No, I haven't seen her.
I don't know. But this girl, she's obviously gotten stuff done, which is like, it's up to her. Sorry. I can pause another time. She's obviously she's got the money, she's got the whatever, good for her. But this girl, the way that she looked before, she's like, baby eye. The way she looks now, wait. Let me see if I can.
You said baby eye.
No, that's her song when she first started. A good song, bro. I can't even lie. All of these are just promotional stuff. I'm trying to. I don't know if you can see it here. Okay, let's say this one maybe.
What? Is that her?
Yeah, like. Eyes, because remember how she was known for having very big, like, round eyes. Look at them now. Where's her eyes gone? Her nose is gone. I know she's got her lips done.
You see what
and people are, no, she had, darling.
It's the pressures from social media. Because I thought about it, I'm thinking, if we didn't have social media, people will probably still want to follow trends, yeah? Because trends has always been a thing. But I don't feel like it would be as much as it is now.
No, absolutely
because now,
not.
like, social media is easily accessible to everybody, and anyone all over the world. Like, you can reach millions of people at one time. So you're getting fed millions of information constantly, and it's like having to, like, the only way your brain can understand what's going on is being able to filter, and you only filter the one that's popular. And that one popular thing, everyone wants to do it because that's all. Everyone's seeing the same thing at the same time, so everyone's like, that's desirable. Oh, I want to look like that. So everyone's now following the same makeup, the same nose surgery, the same body. Just everything's the same, and it's like, why? It's just to the point where some people on social media, they actually look nice, but they would like Photoshop their bodies to look different. I remember there was a girl I knew. I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. I said, who's this person? No, you don't know her. She's from uni, like, years ago.
Okay.
In person, no, she's beautiful. She's absolutely stunning. Dark skinned girl, beautiful. Like, genuinely beautiful. Why is she a lighter on Instagram? And why is your bum bigger? I was shocked. I was shook. I was shook.
I don't know if you followed her. I don't know if she does it anymore, but there was a girl from our school.
Congolese.
Oh
yeah, no, talk about it. What?
She's like One Direction. She's wearing fringe.
I don't remember.
I'll show you a picture. I said, baby girl, why is your and it was so obvious as well, but I think she's moved to Australia. She's a full-on fitness model thing. I said, good for you.
Let me see what you're talking
to the point I had to unfollow her because I thought it's a bit too much,
what
darling.
Was she doing?
The way that she was photoshopping.
Oh.
What's her name on here? Oh no.
I forgot. Has she got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
And they go gym together?
I think so.
Yeah, I know who you're on about. Yeah, I know her. You feel like she's photoshopping?
No, I don't feel. Oh, here she is. Her. Remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, like she's. I mean,
Where's Photoshop?
it's old pictures, but before it was so obvious. Like I remember someone and I used to talk about it. Like I swear she photoshops.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know what? Hers. If you see her in person, you know that's her. The girl.
That's true.
The girl I'm talking about.
That's true.
That is actually scary. Someone is seeing a lighty on Instagram with big bum, and in person you're not like that. Why? And it baffles me because I'm thinking people are seeing you in person.
Yeah.
You have people that know you on your friend list.
Yeah.
So you're doing this to confuse yourself.
It doesn't
Because you
make
can't confuse
sense.
me. You're confusing yourself. Because
Yeah.
why would you look a certain way in real life and then put a whole different person on Instagram and expect me to be confused? I will never be confused.
No.
What? I would never be confused. What is that? Like, yeah. I remember when I noticed, I was thinking, so if a guy is talking to this girl now,
He thinks she's.
that is actually so.
And but then you can't come and say, UK guys are there. No, you have caused these UK guys to become like this. Start doubting us.
How do we get here? How did we get here?
Because I'm just deep. You know, my mind likes to imagine scenarios.
yeah,
so
same.
imagine, a guy sees this guy for, she's light skinned, she's peng, she's got a batty. Let me chat to her. You're talking.
No, not a batty. Wow. Genevieve is Jamaican
vocabulary today. So you're talking like, let's meet up. She arrives at Nando's first. You said, wait, is that her? You check. She's got the same face, but this.
Even the face is confusing me because she's light.
Okay. And then the guy says, nah, guy, she's a dead thing. He dips. And the girl sitting there, she starts doing TikTok. This is why UK black boys are just not the one. We are doing this to them. We have to take accountability. This is just me and my imagination running wild.
Wow. Moving on. We've talked about image gang. I also want to talk about something that I find very, very, very important.
Yes. Let me follow the notes, Professor.
I can't speak properly.
Why?
I don't know. My mouth is. Anyway, time. Read what I wrote about time.
Microwave success. We feel like we are behind on our goals, and if it is not successful now, it is not working, giving up too quickly. Time is a social construct that doesn't exist, lacking patience.
Do you remember when we talked about this on the phone? That we me and Jenny, we have moments when we're so deep that we confuse ourselves.
Nah, it was bad. It was bad.
We're so deep that we're like, what are we talking about again?
Exactly.
Basically, there was a time me and Jenny genuinely believed that time doesn't exist.
Not even time. We said everything. Remember, there was a point we said
but
everything.
We narrowed it down to time. We were like, time is socially constructed.
It is.
Really, who said you can't do half of the things people can do at any time? Who told people that by 25 you have to have a house or you have to be doing this? Who actually said that?
Yeah.
It's socially constructed because people can still go back to university at 50, 60. There's no rule that says, by 60 years old, you cannot come back to university or you can't get married.
And also 9 to 5 is it's a societally constructed thing. 9 to 5 that never used to be a thing until what's his name, Ford, the guy that did Ford, the cars, because he wanted his cars to be like, what am I trying to say, he wanted his cars to be done, like, you know what I mean,
I don't know.
The English is not working today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He basically wanted there to be a system behind how his cars are produced. He wanted a certain amount of cars coming out at this time. So then he said, everyone starts at 9, finishes at 5, Monday to Friday. Clock in, clock out, you're done. And now look at us now.
That's really why it doesn't work. I don't feel like 9 to 5 works. For me personally, I don't.
No.
I feel like it's forced. Anyways, I'm talking about time. I'm talking about time in the sense of when you go on social media, you're seeing people that are doing stuff at the same time as you, and you're thinking, oh my god, this person's accomplishing so much. How come I'm not getting there? How come I'm not doing this thing? I'm supposed to be doing this by this time, by this age. It's all linked to age, but it's like this is why I feel like when you're seeing a lot of stuff and you're consuming, because most of the things that you that affects your life is what you see, what you hear. So it's like both of those two things, and we're using those two things on social media. So we're watching stuff. We're listening to things, so we're consuming all of this information, and it's going into our brain, and subconsciously it's making us feel insecure because they're like, well, hold on, I'm behind, because by now it happens to everybody, even me. Like you think, so you have days you're thinking, by now I should have this, But who said that?
Who said, yeah.
Who actually said that?
Yeah, no, it's true.
I really want to meet that person and just slap them. You're stressing me and my homegirls out.
No, you really are. You really are.
Why? I don't understand. And I feel like the time thing is more, with females, it's more about like relationship. Well, with men, it's more finances. A lot of men feel like they're behind because they don't have a car, or they don't have the car that they desire, or they still living with their parents. Like,
you know what? I'm about to be a bit problematic. I feel like as a man, even if you don't have a car by the age of like 22, 23, you should at least know how to drive.
I don't agree.
No, because as you're not just, because I need you to concentrate, favor. I need the person that I'm going to marry. I need you to understand. Not only are you my husband, you are also my chauffeur. I can't be saying let's go into town and catch the X21 to go somewhere. No, we need to drive.
Can you drive?
We're not talking about females here. We're talking about men. I said men.
I don't agree. And funny enough, you think I'll agree because I love princess treatment. I absolutely love it. But I'm also very logical. I don't drive. I can't drive. So no, literally, I've never pulled. You know the wing.
I mean, I've at least done lessons. I was very
I've
close
never
to
done
like.
that. So who am I to tell you? You should
Yeah, it's different though. I've had lessons, you haven't, so you can say.
Can you drive?
Yeah.
Do you have a license, Genevieve?
No. How many people drive without licenses they can drive? I can drive. I've done lessons. My instructor was like, you pick things up very well. I'm confident you're going to do well.
Do you have a license? No. Do you have a car? No, but she's expecting.
I have anxiety.
No, imagine. She's expecting.
I have anxiety.
Don't throw that in here as
I do. I actually have anxiety over driving.
Really?
The other day, I can literally be in the back seat and I'll be like...
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
No,
anxiety.
Don't joke about my anxiety.
I understand that, but the fact that you've requested for things that you don't even have yourself, I don't agree with that.
Listen.
It's true though. I don't agree. Because I've seen so many things on social media. People are like, girls are like, I want this, I want that, he shouldn't be living with his parents, all of this stuff.
I don't care about that.
Anyways, I just feel like time is something that's not real. There's no time to do anything, but I'm not encouraging being lazy. I'm not saying you should be lazy and not be ambitious, but I'm just saying because sometimes being so anxious about time can hold you back. Because you're thinking about what you should do and you haven't done anything. Yeah, in the time that you should be doing the thing. You're like, oh my God, I have so much to do. There's so much I haven't done. You don't know where to start from. You're like, no, I'm not doing anything. But if you just go with, I have an ambition to do this, and that's what I want to do, not because time is saying or at this age I should be doing it. It's because I just want to do it. Yeah. Then that's fine. Like it's more, you have a more healthier life mentally. Yeah. I just feel like time. Social media is fake. Yeah. People are doing things on social media, which is good, but sometimes people are lying, especially with the cars. People are posting, oh, I got a new car. It's not your styling. Sometimes it's not even theirs. It's their cousins. It's true, but when I worked in insurance, I realized how many young people are on finance. And so many, and they're having Range Rovers. Like they're having big cars. But what's wrong with finance? No, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I feel like it's the idea that you bought the car that's wrong. Oh, outright. Yeah. Because when you're posting it, you're not posting I bought the car. You're just posting the lifestyle. Like I did it, guys. Because this car probably costs 60k, and people are saying like, whoa, you're 21 and you can afford 60k. No, darling, I can afford 200. If people are posting and say, oh, I'm so happy I got my car on finance. Obviously, no one's gonna do that. But if that was the case, I have no problem with it. It's the fact that people are posting this lifestyle that is unrealistic. Nobody can afford to have a 4-bedroom house in the UK and own a Range Rover at 22. The maddest thing is as well, we're all doing the same thing. We're all lying to each other. And some people even know that you are lying, but you are still doing it. It's delusion. It's insanity. Literally. It actually is. It's true. People, because now we're talking about social media being fake. We know this. That means people know this as well. Yeah. But yeah, people still do. Because think about it. If you're saying, oh, you know what? I saw so-and-so on social media have their car, and I can get it. Okay, so I'm also going to do mine, and I'm going to do it finance, and I know that they're doing it. Like, who are you?
like, who are you actually trying to fool? Like, I genuinely want to know, who are you trying to fool? Because it's not me. It's not your mother. Because the bills come to our house. Who are you trying to fool? Please.
Oh no.
I'm actually...
Nah, but it's actually annoying. So like with me, this is the way I use social media. I see stuff and think that's nice. I see another picture. Oh, that's nice. But I don't deep it too
move
much.
on. Yeah, I move
So I'm
on.
like, I don't know the realities. So even talking about social media, people's relationships, this is just my opinion. People that post a lot of, I love my partner, we're so happy, love, the most beautiful person in the world. I don't believe it.
Not at all.
I don't believe it.
Not at all.
Because once in a while, when you want to appreciate the person, I get that. But if it's constant, then I feel like, are you trying to convince me that your relationship is good?
Are you trying to convince yourself
Are
that
you
you're
trying to convince
happy?
yourself that you're happy?
Come on.
Because there's no way every day you feel the need to be like, I love... Because people that you do love, I don't feel like... Most of the times you don't... Before we started this podcast, no one even knew we were friends. Because I didn't post any pictures of us on... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have...
Yeah.
People that you're really the closest to you barely see them on social media. But it's... Anyways.
Let's say we're not talk.
All I'm saying is, when I'm saying, oh, I love my partner, oh, we're so happy, or you're going to start,
I'm just like,
or you go to a motive, all you're doing is constantly posting what
My
you're doing
babes.
there, what you're doing at the motive, because there's another one where people go to places and they're constantly recording
there's always just
everything.
something.
And you're like, do you want to be in the moment? Like, do you
It basically shows you not, because if you're doing something, you don't care about your phone, you're dancing, you're talking, you're enjoying yourself. But if you're just like, yeah,
no,
yeah,
you're not enjoying yourself.
you know, it's not by phone. And the next thing you know,
it's the force to try to.
it's okay. Like, please, it's okay. Please.
More time, if you really enjoy yourself, what you probably do is record, stop, drop your phone and carry on.
Sometimes I don't even...
Until you go home and you finally go for it, you're like, oh, this is the stuff I've
not
done.
even that. The next morning you go, oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah. But people, it's the ones that do all of this stuff, and then next
Listen, I'm so sorry, but if I click on your story and I see 50 little dots, best believe I'm not watching all of it. A waste of my time.
You're not fooling nobody. Nobody's
A waste of my time.
I feel like at this point, yeah, if you're not clued on, you easily get sucked into the lifestyle of seeing people thinking, oh my god, they're living a good life. She's always out. She's having fun. I don't believe that for one bit. You're having fun. You're going to post it. If you're really having fun,
and the thing
I don't need to see every minute of the fun that you're apparently having.
And the thing that baffles me, yeah, maybe if you're a teenager, that's understandable because you want to, you're still discovering yourself.
You
There's trends,
impress people.
But if at your big age of, let's say, if you're past
20,
really,
100%,
I'd say no, because I think you're still at uni at that time. Do you get what I mean? I think maybe past 21, 22. Especially at our age. At your big age you are still doing up da.
Every second you're recording.
Either go to therapy, seek God, distance yourself from social media.
How are you in that moment? The one that shocks me the most is when I've been at places where I'm at the same motive and online I'm shocked. I really want to go back to the motive you have online. I want to go to that motive because I don't understand. You can't be in the same place. Anything is shocking. I remember one time, I'm not even kidding you. It wasn't like it was dead. It was more like people just... Sometimes, like house parties, people are a bit awkward. Everyone's like sitting down. No one's really talking to anybody because everyone's like, there's a bunch of random strangers. You've put them together. But on her Instagram and Snapchat, I was shocked. I saw... And she's like, yeah, oh, I'm like, huh? Is it the same motive? It can't be. It actually can't be. What she was doing was going around doing this, hey, ooh, and she paused, hey, and I was like, this is mad. So yeah, don't believe what you see on social media.
Please don't. I wonder why we're like this.
What do you mean? How we so clear?
I wonder what it is.
Because I'm proper deep, man.
Yeah, I just think I can just see past BS.
Yeah, easily.
It's just like. What are you doing?
I'm not easily.
Yeah. It takes a lot for me to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I usually say, whoa, when I feel like I've met the person in real life. So most times, no matter how amazing it looks online, I would never be impressed because I still don't know the full story. I can't. There's no way I'm gonna take what I'm seeing on just 2 seconds
Yeah.
as reality. It's
Yeah.
impossible because I don't know you. Like you're posting because I'm fully aware that you're posting your best moments. So how can I go off that? It's impossible. Like
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. No one should be posting because no one wants to be depressed online. But it's the idea that there's no such thing as sadness. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
When in real life,
It does.
70% people are sad.
Yeah.
And people are trying to, because this is a sad world. People are more time trying to be happy. So like the actual reality is sadness, but we're all trying to be happy. But on social media, it's like happiness, but sadness doesn't exist. It's like the opposite. It's very weird.
It's
But
like-
it's
yeah.
not real. But what's my let me see if I've got more topics. Oh, I do. I talked about basically I wanted to bring a Christian view into this.
Okay. Go on,
I talked
sis.
about Lazarus, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I was listening to this sermon. Basically, it was basically talking about time, and they were saying how the fact how I was saying about how time doesn't exist. Even God, time doesn't exist to God as well.
Our timing, this is
Like
I can't even
the concept
compare.
of time is not real because God can do what He wants to do, not when it's suited to you or when it's benefiting to you, when He feels like it's right.
It's ready.
When it's ready. So basically, there's a passage about Lazarus. So Lazarus, yeah. Let me talk about my man Lazarus, yeah. This guy, Lazarus, he died, and but before he died, people like they ran to Jesus and like, Jesus, your friend Lazarus is about to die. Please come and help, come and save him. And Jesus was like, oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. Oh, you'll be fine. I'll be back. And they were very like, excuse me, he's about to die. Like, we need to come now. That they're basically trying to force him to come in their time. Like, no, if you don't come now, he's gonna die. And Jesus was like, yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Calm down.
Relax. I'll be there.
Relax yourself. I bet Jesus was like, I understand now. Leave me,
Like,
please.
Don't worry. Jesus took his time.
He said, wow, the flowers are looking very beautiful today.
Is that grapes?
Oh, the beauty of God. Wow, amazing. He took his time praying.
He went travel. He went shopping. He went on Instagram. He was like, He was on FaceTime. He was like, I haven't seen you in a long time. And then he was like, oh yeah, Lazarus. Oh yeah, Lazarus. He was like, Lazarus. And he's like, oh yeah. How's Lazarus doing? Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
I can't stand you, babe. I really can't.
He's like, oh, he's dead. Oh, okay. Lazarus, come out. Lazarus, come out. And people are like, wait, this guy's mad. How can you call a dead man? He's dead. Lazarus, if I call you again, come out. And Lazarus was like, oh. He's like, I can't breathe. And he came out. Covered in, I think they said it was wrapped in the stuff for dead people. My point is, don't disturb God.
Because God will take his time.
He has his own time.
Oh my
See,
God.
the concept of time is fake. So the Bible, even the Bible justifies it.
I can't get over the fact you included Jesus on Instagram.
No, it was on Instagram. He was chilling.
He took his time praying. He said, God, you alright?
Yeah.
How you doing today, mate? What's going up there?
Just like, don't stress me. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, God.
But the point is, even the Bible justifies that time is it's not a real thing. And another story I found in the Bible is about, what was the story? It was about Abraham. So Abraham really wanted a child, right? He really, really wanted a child, and he was obviously, from natural sense, you're thinking, I'm getting a bit old. Like, I'm past 70 now. Come on, God. There's no way you're gonna give me a child. Okay, if not me, because apparently men can have kids at that whatever
Until
age.
the moment they die, they still have sperm.
Yeah, but women, on the other hand, we
Menopause.
can't, like, literally, naturally, our bodies shut down.
I feel like that's so offensive.
Could not shut down. Our bodies.
No, they shut down, literally. Me and Maricela were talking
Yeah,
about it the other
doesn't
day.
it?
She said a symptom of menopause is dry vagina.
Oh, Genevieve. Oh, my
Feel
God, man.
dry.
It's not every day.
So now, I imagine old people walking and they've got dry vagina. Look, guys, actually deep
It's not
it.
actually every day to
No,
be
it's deep
explicit.
it. Deep it, bro.
Anyway.
Imagine walking around. No wonder why old people are so irritated. Because they're dry.
I'm not having this. I'm not listening to this. Anyways. Abraham.
Drink lots of water, guys.
Abraham. Yeah. He had his own time and he thought, God, at this age, I should be having my child now. What's going on? And God was like, don't worry, my son. I'm going to give you a child soon. He's going past 8. He's like, God, what's At this point, God, seriously.
All my age mates are,
Honestly,
their grandparents
honestly,
now.
No, there's no way you're gonna give a child that. He was like, you know what? I'll go and sleep with another woman because clearly your time is taking too long. So I'm gonna go and do what I have to do. And he went and had another child. What's his child's name again? Ishmael. So he went and did what he did and gave birth to and brought a different child, which it wasn't. It happened, but God's promise still came to pass. And at God's timing, I mean, how old was she? I don't know how old she was, but she was
old.
She was old, like reaching 100. Was she reaching 100?
No, I don't.
How old was Abraham's wife? Let me find.
Or we know that if she had menopause.
Was Abraham's? Yeah, she was 90.
90, yeah.
Yeah. So she waited.
90.
See, that's reaching 100.
Imagine the Queen having a child now.
That's actually, in reality, it's like, it doesn't make sense. But God does not work with reality. God's timing is God's timing.
Exactly.
So if from the Christian perspective, time does not exist, just be fully aware that time doesn't exist.
No.
Even on social media, even when you're seeing things and you're feeling like, oh, I'm behind, you're not behind because it doesn't exist. Who told you you're behind? But don't be lazy though.
Yeah, like
don't be lazy.
Utilize the time to do something, to set yourself up, to set a foundation for something.
But not because you're trying to follow somebody or you're trying to mirror what someone else is doing. You're trying to compare yourself to. I see, because people always say stuff like, "Oh, it's good to have people you're inspired by," but I feel like that's a word people use to try and sugarcoat what they actually feel. It's not inspired. They're not inspired. It's envy,
jealousy, comparison.
It's not inspiring. Like, it's inspiring.
No, because when you are inspired by saying, like, wow, that's amazing, I want to do my own version.
Yeah.
But if you're copying or if you're doing things to rush the process, you're not really getting inspired.
Yeah. So I think that's all I had for social media. Got anything else? Oh yeah, so I wanted us to talk about our experiences on social media. I think you should start first.
Like I said, I've never found myself if comparing, it'd be like over the littlest things, like comparing maybe makeup or hair or something, but it's never comparing someone's life or like entire look or something. For me, the way that I use social media is to better myself. That's what I would say. So I have a burner account where I just follow a lot of like...
Which I found out last week.
You don't need to tell them how you found out.
No, I need to because...
No, you don't need to...
No, I need to.
Cough.
I need to. You're stressing me out. I need to because we've been friends for 14 years. And I've had this weird account liking things. I'm like, who is the stalker? And this whole time it was Jen.
It was me, bro. It was me.
Anyways, carry on.
So I have a burner account where I basically follow a lot of girls that I deem pretty and I like their page. It's not because I can look and... to be honest, I'm hardly even on the account. It's not so I can look and scroll and be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. It's literally because, okay, how can I... pose better in pictures? This girl does her makeup really nicely. How can I, maybe like match mine to look like that? This girl always has like really nice braids. How can I make sure that when I do my own braids, that it's literally for that reason? So when I use social media, it's not so I can sit there and most of the time, if I am spending loads of time on social media, I'm not even kidding you. I'm probably scrolling through mukbang accounts or slime accounts. I'm being dead serious, I'm into those, those satisfying videos.
Oh, I love them.
I would if my screen time on Instagram is high, it's because of those, or I'm on the First Girl podcast. But it's never to like be scrolling through someone's. I don't go through people's friends list. I don't go through all the way to 2019. I don't have time for that. So for me, when it comes to social media, it's literally so I can better myself. A lot of the things that I have saved, bookmarked on Twitter, videos I have on YouTube, most of the time is I can use that for the future.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Okay, mine's a timeline. So I joined social media.
Oh, you wanted me to do a whole thing?
You could do what you want. Ask the question. You could have answered it whatever way you
I'll
want
come
to
back
answer
to it.
Okay. So when I started social media at 11, because who was really 13 on social media? Come on, man.
That's true.
Year 7 on Facebook. I wasn't 13. So that was my first initial interaction. Actually, my first was MSN, but that's not really...
No, it's kind of like... No, it's like WhatsApp.
No, but MSN, I was talking to random people. I remember there's a girl that I still have from my MSN. Her name is Katravia. It's a really lovely girl. And Smiley was the first.
Lovely girl.
Like, she's amazing. I look like... I don't know if I talk rubbish. Look at me. So I was full love. Anyways, she's an amazing person. Like, I remember that was like one of my first friends on MSN. But anyways, when I went on Facebook, my first initial interaction with Facebook was more like... It was exciting because it was like a chance for me to meet so many different people. So I went through the phase where I was adding so many random people. Had a lot of random friends in America, especially America. What am I doing with American people?
Listen, Twitter, especially if you're a fan. I remember I was friends with this. Imagine, I met this girl when I had a Minus Behavior fan account.
Yeah.
We both were in Minus Behavior, Justin Bieber. We were all into the same thing. Tell me why. I think I deleted the account. Not even like 5 years, less than 5 years later, I find her on Tumblr. I am a K-pop fan. She's a K-pop fan. I said, what was her name? Like, it was like, I can't remember. It started with a C, but I was like, wait, aren't you from TikTok? Bro, it's mad.
But yeah, so my experience with social media is like from 13, I was very like excited. I just wanted to have a lot of friends. I was adding a lot of random people, and I was very impressionable as well. Like I believed everything I saw on social media because to me that it was just what it is.
Yeah.
It's real. I wasn't aware of the whole fake reality or people being fake, even though I could see it. Because obviously there was a point, especially in year 9, where there was this filter people would use, literally airbrush. You wouldn't say no. It was so fake. It was airbrush and the colour was confused. So we were looking pink and green. I don't know if you remember, it was an editing thing called
Picnic.
Everyone was using that same editing app and we all looked like cartoon characters.
We did.
And even at that stage, I still didn't see that as fake. I still saw it as it was just what it is. I became more
desensitized. Hey,
yeah, that's the right word. Yeah,
desensitized.
I think it's desensitized.
Oh wow!
Desensitized.
Oh. No, wait. Desensitized.
Yeah. It was that word. So you become like just used to it. So you're seeing it all the time. It becomes a norm. And I feel like I became more aware of how fake social media was when I went to university. Because that was the first time I finally stepped out of Birmingham. And I saw a bunch of different people. Because when you're so used to seeing the same people, you're just used to seeing the same thing.
You're just used to
You don't clock on, you don't notice like patterns. When I went to uni now and I'm meeting new people, I'm getting to know them and I'm seeing a version of them first hand in person and a different version of them online.
On social media.
And I was like, oh.
Is this how it is?
Oh, people are fake. That was my first like, ding ding, something is going on here. This is not right, this is fake. So when I realised that, I was like, okay. So I became more conscious about what I was doing. But even at that point, I still was like, it is what it is. People do what they have to do. But when it became more obvious, I think it was second year, I was like, nah, man, I can't. People are actually, this is not real. I know you don't have money. Not saying it's a bad thing, but then don't be confusing. Don't be confusing people like us. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing you on Instagram. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was just very like, wow, people are very, very fake. And then at that point, I still didn't do anything about it. But then I feel like as I grew older, what I did now was mentally, I detached. Like when I would see something, I didn't believe in anymore. Like it's really hard for me to believe anything on social media. Because before, I still had a bit of belief. Like there was still something in me that said, oh, I can believe this. Especially when I see like romantic couples and stuff, I still believed in that. 2-3 years ago, I said I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in nothing I see on social media until I am in your house. Even if I see you in person, until I stay in your house and see how you both interact, I still don't believe anything I see 100%. On social media because I just don't believe in it. I don't because I don't know how you guys speak. I don't know anything. All I'm saying is you guys smiling. That's not real.
And something I realized about social media, people. Like you'll have like for example like a picture or a visual. It's something where it's just a picture. People are like, oh my god, relationship goals of what? You don't know what he could be beating her. She could be abusive.
Literally.
Like they could maybe they don't talk. Maybe they don't actually like each other. A relationship
And all of a
goes to
sudden,
what?
randomly, they break up. Whoa, what
Oh my God, what? No, you guys were the perfect couple.
How do you know that? Because they're posting pictures smiling.
Because they're in a shopping centre matching outfits. I don't mean
That's
anything.
nothing. That's not reality. So there's that. But now, I've got to a stage where I thought, you know what? I spend time on this thing. Let me turn it into a business.
She said yes. No, it's true.
So literally now, it's just so funny how every year my mindset of social media is just constantly changing. Now, I genuinely just utilize social media as a business tool. So for all my businesses, I use it all the time to make money. Like, if I'm being honest. So now that I spend time on it, I feel like I'm not wasting my time because I'm actually trying to find things to improve myself on or help boost my skills on just different things. And the way I use social media now is more like for business and obviously entertainment. But I purposefully use social media to make money. So why not? You spend so much time on it, you might
as well do. Yeah.
So like over the years, my interaction and experience with social media has just like gradually changed based on how I felt. But as of now, I still don't believe anything I see on social media, but I use it for money.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think what would have been my first experience? Maybe something like MySpace or something. I remember having a MySpace account. I think that was my first experience.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think I had that first actually.
And yeah, I used to talk to people from America. You just add them and just like, hey,
and it was normal.
how old are you? 10. Oh my God, I'm 10 too.
It was so normal. Like, yeah.
What time is it over there? It's like 5 p.m. Like, yeah, because I feel like almost every social media I've been on, I don't know if you'd count this as social media, but Stardoll. Do you remember Stardoll? It was like an avatar dress-up thing.
Oh my gosh, yes. That was in year 6. I remember having that year 6.
Yeah, in year 6, yeah. And you because there's people all over the world on there.
Yeah,
so you'd add them, your friends go on their profile. That's how it started.
I would spend so much time on that.
Oh, it was bad. I was addicted.
In school, I would go to my school computer because we had a computer, but like I'll literally, during school break, I'll be there on the computer.
Yeah, tapping. They had to block it at some point at my school because all we did was go on Stardoll rather than do work.
How do you remember that? That's crazy.
So Stardoll, MySpace, Bebo, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. Everything, I feel like I've been on it, and maybe that's why I'm so switched on, because it's like I've been on it, I've interacted with so many different types of people, I've been on social media in different phases of my life. At this point, it's just there. It's just
but one thing I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not influenced as well, because that's literally a lie. There's no way, like I said before, you're constantly consuming and seeing things and listening to things that are going to influence you. But the difference is I am fighting against it because I'm aware of like it's not real. But you get influenced, like things like UK and black girl makeup. I got influenced. What? I'm not gonna lie. I thought this is nice. I want to do this. Yeah. I really want to aspire to have the bright under eye. This is beautiful. So like things like even like the knotless braids, when it came out, I was like, I really want to try knotless braids. Yeah. A few things that I see on social media, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't influenced. Yeah. But the difference is people that are completely influenced. They're not even aware that
they indulge themselves.
And there's people that they know they're influenced like me, but we're trying to not be influenced. So I'm like proper trying hard to not base my version of reality based on what I'm seeing online, because I know it's not real.
That's why with my brothers, they both have phones, and like whenever they want to download an app, they have to come through me. You know, when it's like parental control, I have it on lock. Like the other day,
that's just perfect. So that's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah, because Enoch was like, I'm 13 now. I said, no, I'm not taking. One of them was like, can I get Facebook? Facebook for what?
Yeah, oh my God.
The other one was like, can I get a Snapchat? I said, Snapchat for what? What are you going to do on there?
I do feel like at this point we have the same mind, because that's literally, look here, my role. Basically, I wanted to talk about our role as a firstborn. I feel like I can't, because I was on social media, no one really told me like not to go on it. No one really told me anything. It was more like, because I'm the firstborn, like no one we always say
you just learn everything yourself.
We literally have to teach ourselves, and we're more the experimental kids. So like most of the things that we make a mistake, our parents are like, you know what, let's not try that again with our kids. But like with social media, like especially with Ruby, me and my brothers were not having it. We were like, you're not gonna be on Facebook. Even though we found out eventually she had like a secret account.
Ruby.
But she was old enough. When she was like 13. But even at that, we still didn't want her to be on it.
Even 13, I think that's still young.
Do you know what it is? It's like half of the things, when I really realized, because I thought about this properly, a lot of things that I found out okay, let me think about how to word this. When most of your friends are not very, people. Some parents believe that their kids are influenced by friends or school, but it's actually social media. Because a lot of the things that I was exposed to that are not age appropriate was on social media.
Exactly.
And it randomly pops up because there was a point when, especially at the beginning stage of social media where things were not filtered yet. There was a lot. I am just I'm trying to type in something cute on YouTube and let's just see someone kissing in my screen. As in pop out. I'm like, whoa!
And then you know what the thing is, yeah?
And I'm so young, though.
And you know the thing is, when you see that and then you see the views, you think, oh, why is this so popular?
Yeah, let me
you
click on it. See? So
You're
like,
exposed to pornography.
Literally, there was a point YouTube was doing that. I don't know how YouTube is now, but then there was no filter.
No,
so it was
not
like
at all.
people, like kids are getting exposed to not even just YouTube games, all the little games they're playing, the pop-up adverts. Some naked woman, like kids are getting exposed to things so early.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at 13, I was like, even though you may apparently social media, you're meant to be on this social media app. I don't believe you should be on it now because you're going to be exposed to things that you don't need to be exposed to.
So many things.
It's too much.
And even if you're not exposed, like for example, let's say I let one of my brothers on Snapchat. One of them could be like, let me send you something. It's only going to be 10 cents. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's too much of a risk that I don't want them to go through it.
As a firstborn, I was very, very, like, adamant that Ruby shouldn't be on social media yet. But I feel like my brothers were worse than me. They were not having it. I was adamant, but I still sort of low-key knew that she was going to be on it.
Yeah,
like,
of course, yeah.
Like
they're gonna find ways. Yeah.
If she didn't have a phone, then I would believe she's not on it. She has a phone. I'm not monitoring. I'm not gonna, for her privacy, I'm not gonna be on her phone trying to see what she's doing.
Yeah.
So I was like, at the back of my mind, I knew she was on it, but I was like, at least I'm doing my bit by saying to you, this is the reason why I don't want you to be on it, because it's a very, very mad world. So I was like, being firstborn is like, we have to be like proper, like on job. Like you can't be on that app. Like you have to be like, no, what are you watching? There was a time, I'm not gonna lie, I remember I came back from Spain, yeah. Best believe Ruby logged into my YouTube and she didn't know. She went on my laptop and she was on, because I think she didn't realise that when you go on someone's YouTube, like it's the history.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find a video and I went on my history, I was like, what? I was seeing bare random nonsense. And in the airport, I said, Ruby! I'm a mad woman, you know. I came up from Spain, like, Ruby, what are you doing on YouTube? What's that? Why are you watching that? She's like, I didn't. I said, yes, you did. And she said, word for word. I was like, Ruby, you didn't realize I know what you've watched. That's how paranoid. Because I was thinking, oh my god, like I don't want to be exposed to rubbish at this age. She's too young. But yeah, man, it's a mad world. It's a madness.
It's so scary. It's so scary.
But yeah, and also I was gonna say as well, like being firstborns. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think you can relate now because your brothers are still quite young. But with me, I can't just post anything. I have to be quite intentional because I know my brothers. I don't want them to be embarrassed. Even though my brothers don't really like to. They don't even. It took us a while for them to add me on Instagram.
Really? Oh, wow.
Because they have this thing where they don't want their friends to ever look at me in that way.
Okay.
It's so mad. It's actually...
Okay, I understand.
It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. There's me, like, always... If you notice, my brother's birthdays, I'm always doing the most, posting the pictures, posting the videos. My brothers, I had to beg them one time. I said, please post my business. Post my business. Like, she had to beg. He was like, nah, man. I don't want my friends know you. I don't care. I just want customer, like, I want clicks, please. And he was like, you know what? Yeah, eventually, it took us a while to get there.
Really?
But see how like they're probably not cringed out, but see how like protective they are about their friends not seeing me. So imagine if their friends now see me now, and I'm posting things where I'm like half naked, or I'm like, I don't know, like
you're a bit revealing. Yeah.
They will lose their minds.
Oh yeah, like Miracle, is that your sister? Yeah.
They will.
Wow. They'll be like, oh Miracle, can I come yours for dinner? They'll come sneak upstairs.
Well, I mean, Miracle does not even introduce me as his sister.
Really?
So it took us a while to get here, where we can boldly say, oh, that's my brother. Because he was very, very like, nah, I don't want anyone talking to you. I'm thinking, even if your friends spoke to me, they're babies.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
It doesn't even matter. But he's not hearing it. He doesn't care. He's like, I'm not having it.
That's
I'm not gonna.
cute.
But yeah, so even so that I have to be quite intentional with what I post online. I can't just post anything.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my little bit about social media. Have you got anything else to add to social media?
Not really. I'm just out here, just living life. Just I remember me and my colleague were talking about it because she said she says that our generation, because she said that she was in a Zoom call with someone or something, and the girl had gotten the job or whatever it is, and the girl said to someone that was in the Zoom call, "Oh my God, I searched you up on LinkedIn." And she was basically telling her like everything that she found out. And I was like, I don't really do that, but I definitely would say that our generation, we're too nosy.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nosy, man.
Like, don't get me wrong, yeah. Like, I did say to my colleague, like, when I got the job, I searched up the company. I didn't search up individuals, but I searched up the company. But I feel like because we are on social media, we feel like we have the right to know how are you Favor, I could slap you right now.
Why? I'm listening to you.
Are we not recording?
Yeah. It was bleeding again. No, but I agree.
Like, we feel like we have the right to know about every like people's lives and what goes on and who they're married to and who they're friends with.
Genevieve, there was a point where I remember, this is at uni. This is my realization of how nosy people was. Someone was saying to me, they were telling me all the restaurants I went to, because I was always posting on TikTok. And it's my fault because I was posting on TikTok, but I was posting innocently, not because I was trying to.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm eating. I love food. Do you know what I mean?
I love food.
So I'm posting what I'm eating. And most time I'm not even posting who I'm with. I just need to just post the food. And someone said to me, "Oh, you go out a lot, you know. You're always going to," and they literally told me different restaurants I've been to. After that day,
you stopped.
I stopped. I remember I went through like a whole year of, I said I'm never gonna post again.
But the thing is, I understand, but at the same time, how are you so comfortable telling someone places they've been?
Don't tell me. It's weird.
That's
it's like
weird.
You're literally noting it down to remember.
So it's like the next time I see you, I remember you went to Nando's, you went to Marco Pierre, you went here.
I was like,
oh my God, the other day, who did you go out with to Marco Pierre? Mind your own business.
No, I don't mind that once in a while, but it's the fact the person listed it out to me.
No, you got.
I was like, oh my gosh. No, because sometimes you forget that when we post things, those people watching are real people.
They are.
Because I know sometimes the word you used before, that D word,
desensitized.
Yeah. Because we see people as numbers, we forget these people are actually real.
Yeah.
So when you're posting, these people when you're seeing 50 people, 60 people, 100 people have viewed your story, they're real people.
I don't check that, you know.
Oh no! After that situation, I check.
I literally most times once I post my story, I post it. I never go back. I never see who's looked at it. So like wow. I think there was a day where I posted a whole bunch of stuff. I deleted it in less than 24 hours. And most of the time I delete my stories.
Nah, I check mine, I'm not gonna lie. But
I don't check.
I am quite nosy. I'm the type of person. I'm an FBI. I can find anything I need to find about a person. And it's scary how much I can find. And then I'll pretend like I don't know. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, really? Oh.
I am one of those people. For whatever reason, people find it quite easy to open up to me. I think that's just a blessing in itself, to be fair. But then if someone tells me something about someone, when the person tells me, oh my God, really? What? Wow. The actress, Oscar award-winning Genevieve.
Are you ready to know?
Bro.
Yeah, you have to pretend like, oh really? That's your cousin.
What? I didn't know.
I know your mum.
Yeah, bro.
I know your aunties.
I know they got married.
I know what work. I know where they work. Don't
test.
It's scary.
Don't try me.
That's just scary.
No, it's quite scary.
What? I will search. Let me just keep quiet.
Yeah. Don't expose yourself now.
But yeah, I'm quite nosy. So yeah, so I know I can understand why people are nosy. But before I didn't connect the fact that people are actually watching my life. It was more like I was just posting just to the air. I don't know. It was waiting. I was just like posting. Now I know people are watching. I'm like, I can't just post anything. But yeah, that was my first time I realised, like, yeah, Faye, we need to relax because people know your restaurants.
That's weird. That's actually, unless, that's just weird, bro.
It's weird.
No, there's no one.
And it's the fact they said to me, you go out a lot, and I actually didn't. It was more like the times I would go out, I would literally record my food. So I wasn't. So it's like that 5 times they've seen me go out in the month, or let's say 4 times. To them, it's like I'm going out every day. And I'm like. Especially in uni, when people are spontaneous. with me in uni, I wake up in the morning, I have no idea what my day's gonna be like. All I know is I have this lecture and that seminar to go to. Everything else apart from that, I have no clue. So we can end up in this person's house, end up going to eat, and so things are just random. But we don't go out to eat every day though. So the times I do go out to eat, I post it, and this person's adding all of that and saying I go out every time. I'm like, I don't go out every time. But
people need to mind their business.
People are very nosy online.
My
People are really
days!
nosy.
Please mind your business. Unless it's got something to do with you, unless it's in something you're interested in, mind your own business.
I know, but it's hard to mind your business because social media is literally created to be nosy. Think about it. You know so much about random people's lives.
It's actually scary.
Literally.
Sometimes,
especially TikTok, where people are becoming so comfortable on TikTok now. You'll be shocked at the things you see on TikTok. Guys, I keep talking about this app because it's a madness, honestly.
What have you seen?
People are really comfortable and talking about their life and talking about their family, like actual real, like you know how on YouTube people can be editing stuff and like being being a bit fake.
Filtered.
Yeah, filtered.
Yeah.
On TikTok, people are doing lives and they're beating. I saw one. This couple where they've been trending a lot. It's a mixed race girl, and she's basically it's two guys. Both of them are verbally abusive. One of them is quite physically abusive, and it would literally hit her on live. And people be like, "You need to get out." People are coming to say, "You need to get out. You need to get out of the relationship. You need to get out." And then I'm like, no, stay there. No, get out. Stay. Relax. Sleep. Don't worry. Don't get out. Stay there because clearly you want to be slapped in the internet so everyone can see you.
It's true.
And people are screen recording it and sharing it around to the point. There was a point. It got to the stage where people were constantly calling the police at her city to go and rescue her. And the police they told people to stop because
it's in the UK.
Yeah, it's a UK drama. And the police basically just said, stop calling us because this girl doesn't want to be rescued. She keeps going back to the same guy. There's videos of literally her going back to his house and the guy's pushing her out and she's pushing the door in. I'm like, wow.
And then you look at that and say, yeah, TikTok.
This is free reality TV. You're not getting paid. Oh. Doesn't it make more sense to at least try and get paid from the drama you're trying to give to the world?
At least if you post it on YouTube, you'll get views.
Sense.
Yeah, monetize that.
Anyways, yeah. Honestly, like you know so much about random things, like the amount of information you're consuming, you're like, I don't know these people, but yeah, it's weird.
It doesn't make sense. The only time it moved. It moved. It was there, now it's gone there.
The spider.
It moved. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense.
Social media is fake, guys.
Best believe the day that you guys will find out I'm in a relationship is when there's a ring on this thing, and I said yes.
I don't believe her, by the way. She's trying to air. You're actually chatting air. You're chatting. You're chatting. What's
the bush popped out.
What's
it's actually it means penis balls.
Ew, edit it out. No, Jenny, you have to edit it out. I'm gonna actually kill you. If you don't edit it out, I'll post a video of me saying about the thing about him. Don't try me.
Why? It's not a bad word.
No, take it out.
I'll beep it out.
Yeah, you're chatting air.
She basically said penis balls.
No, I didn't.
Look, it's moving.
Anyways, Jen would definitely post him. But this is what you would do. You probably post the back of his head. She zoom into.
I'll post us being like this.
Yeah. You see a shot of his ears, like her zooming into his ear, and then zooming out, and then the camera goes up, and then it comes down. That's Jen. She did the absolute most to make you know that he's
I'll be
there.
like, you know when they hide the face?
Oh.
When they're taking a selfie and they hide the face, like
she will make sure people know that he's there,
Yeah.
but she wouldn't show his identity. Whereas me, yeah, you're not gonna see nothing.
Nada.
You ain't gonna see no. Actually, let me not talk too much.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, because it's not bad, but because obviously if you found someone and you're happy, obviously you're gonna want to be like, this is mine. He's my boo.
Yeah.
My boo. You know what I mean? So, but I think we're quite private people anyway.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be posting up
Even in real life, because I like to, the way I am on social media, I like to make sure people know that's how I am in person. Oh my gosh, I love taking pictures, and it's evident. I love recording myself. It's evident. I don't talk about certain things in person. You never hear me talk about it unless you're my close friend. So like most of the things I do on social media,
It's
if you
exactly
met
the same
me in person.
reflected.
It's exactly the same. So like I'm not gonna try and now put up a show. If I'm getting paid, maybe.
I'm trying to think. The thing is, though, I'm an affectionate person.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you think?
I said you post him. You're lying.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. No, but I wouldn't be like, here's my guy. No, but I'm just talking about how it would translate in real life.
What do you mean?
Because you just said the way that you're on social media, that's how you are in real life, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking with me, I don't know. I don't know. If I'm proud of, I don't know. What would I be like, Favour?
You're gonna post him. I've told you this.
No, but I mean in real life, I'm not going to post him.
On real life, you talk about him as well.
No, probably wouldn't it?
No, it's not probably. It's literally what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Just say hi to Genevieve, and as long as you make her feel comfortable, just be ready. She's not gonna hold anything back. Whereas me, I'm doing the math. I'm thinking, okay, what do I feel like we need to
Nah,
know?
you know what? Knowing me, yeah, because sometimes I'll be having conversation with myself when I'm talking to other people, and I'll be trying to find a way. How can I insert this person in this conversation?
You'd
And
be
I'll
like,
be like, my boyfriend does that too.
It's not even that. You'd be like, oh, I remember the time I went to Spain. Yeah, it's so funny.
It's
so funny you brought that up because
And the thing is,
when I went to Spain, he fed me breakfast in bed.
The thing is, I won't even say my boyfriend. I'll just say his name casually. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah,
They'll be
what-
like, who's that? Oh.
Yeah, my boyfriend.
No, but the thing is, I feel like I'll be like that.
And you tell them I'm quite private. I'm actually quite private about him, but that's she.
And I'll be like,
Jen is fake private.
no. The thing
She
is,
pretends to be private. She's not private.
the thing is, I feel like I'll probably be like that as well because it'd be my first relationship.
Okay, that doesn't mean that because
Excitement, innit?
I guess so.
It's like when you get your first car, you wouldn't show it off to everyone.
No, I'm different. I don't think. Nah.
Husband.
No, I mean, I'm very excited. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I don't like if I am excited in real life. If I'm quite open in person, then that's how I'll be on social media. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna be, but I'll be a bit more careful because social media is, like I said, is a place where anything you're putting on social media, you're inviting people to have opinions about you.
Yes.
If you're posting yourself, you're giving people the power, literally the right to feel like they can tell you.
They can say something.
They can say something. So if I don't want to invite that, then I'll keep it private.
Yeah.
Simple as. Help yourself, because I don't understand people are stressing about, oh my God, everyone's talking about my relationship. Don't post it.
Baby girl, there's one person I'm thinking of.
I thought you
Okay.
saw something. I was scared. I was like, oh.
No. Like you can't be like, oh, it's bare people are chatting. Don't give them something to chat about, darling.
Simple.
Don't give them something to
It's
chat
simple
about.
as, but I think we should end it.
Is that it?
Yes, I think that's my last. Talking about, let me see.
Yeah, that's it. Oh no, we didn't talk about Dubai girls.
I didn't want to go into details about the
You are
Dubai. I just wanted to keep
You know
it
what?
short
I'm
and
not
sweet.
God, so I can't judge you.
Do you know what it is? Because I still haven't watched the videos, but I have an idea. Of
I
what
came
they are.
across it by accident. I was like, oh my God, I finally found it. I clicked on it. I said, the thing is, because I don't care, you know me, I'm just very like, I don't care about stuff like that. I watched it with such a bafflement. I said,
I can't. I even feel sick. I haven't even seen the
do you
video.
want me to describe it to you?
No, I don't.
It was brown.
Genevieve, I'm not even joking now. Have you ever seen me violent? I'm not even laughing. This is. I'm trying to be serious, man. Oh, it's not working. Anyways, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not smiling anymore. I'm serious.
She's serious.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear anything about that video.
Honestly, if you haven't watched it, don't search for it.
It's disgusting. I don't
Don't
want to.
search for
Just
it.
the idea of it. But that video.
Oh, she invites.
I don't. What's wrong with you, man?
She goes, oh.
Jen, this is it. I think, guys, we're gonna go now because clearly some people no, man. It's not funny. It's disgusting. Actually makes me feel. I actually feel sick. I feel sick. No, it's not funny, man. No. Literally,
Sorry, Favour.
that ties in.
I'm sorry.
That ties into the end of the video, guys.
Yay, we made it.
If you don't feel pressured by what you see on
You
social
really
media,
don't.
it's not real. Half of the things you're seeing is fake. It's a social media is literally a snapshot of reality, which means it's literally a moment, a second of someone's 24 hours in a day. So there's no way you can use that as a way of measuring what someone is doing in that day, or measuring a person's success, or comparing yourself to 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, guys, you can be on social media because we're on social media.
Follow us at firstgirlpodcast.com. And my Instagram is gen.nevive, NEVREVE.
Okay, my Instagram is favorably underscore.
But I'm trying to get to 200 followers, isn't it?
Oh, wow, it's just a sad life.
So
guys,
I don't care.
you can be on social media, but just use it wisely and be aware of what you're watching. Be conscious and be intentional with the app. Don't let the app control you, but control it.
That's a word.
That's a word
right there. Thank you guys so much for listening. We hope that you...
Carry on.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. We hope that you guys, it gave you some perspective, because I feel like what we've said, you guys probably know about social media, but hopefully it's allowed you to change your perspective and mindset on it. Let's all just live your, honestly, when you are not stressing about posting, you are in the moment.
Enjoy it.
You are living your best life.
Enjoy it, like
literally.
It's fun. But yeah.
See you guys next week with drinks. Clink clink. You forgot your drink thing. Clink clink.
My imaginary drink.
Clink clink. We love you. We appreciate you. You're appreciated. You're loved. And we'll see you
next week. Wow. I say wow. Next week, same time.
Adios.